Xbox decided to surprise us with a developer showcase yesterday. I'm not going to lie, 3 out of the 4 games look pretty good. The fourth one, I hate to say it, but I'm a little disappointed because it's a Canadian developer, and I'm like, it wasn't good. But one game out of those 4 stole the show for me, and it's the reason why the lights are red. Doom: The Dark Ages looks incredible. They gave us a pretty lengthy segment on it. It was about 15 minutes long. As I choke and die from lunch. And we're going to actually go through the little spots that I found were absolutely amazing and the things that I am absolutely looking forward to in this game and giving me a reason to replay the Doom series. And we're going to start off with like literally the opening clip because honest to God, it reminded me of something that would happen between me and a friend if we were doing a presentation. And I just thought it was hilarious.
This is Doom: The Dark Ages.
That was so stupid I mouthed the words.
From there, it gives us a little bit of an overview of the world and how it looks. And I gotta say, like, legitimately, I mean, we'll give you a look.
Set in a cinematic sci-fi fantasy world full of locations to explore, powerful weapons to unlock, and enemies to conquer. This is a prequel to Doom 2016.
It is absolutely stunning. I am so excited to look at this and get into this world. It's absolutely, I don't know, it's kind of mind-blowing. I don't have the current Xbox, but like I'm probably going to have to go get the current Xbox. So it's going to be an expensive year. A new Xbox, a Switch 2. It's going to be expensive.
Let me introduce you to the Shield Saw. Block. Throw. Parry. Deflect. All from one input. It's contextual. Tons of depth on a single button press.
Now what you just saw there is like something dreams are made of for me. Like I go to bed wishing that I could have a form of protection that I could throw at somebody that would literally rip their face off without even second guessing it. And, you know, I could claim self-defense with that, I think. I hope. But the shield saw is something I need in my life. I can't go another day without it, but I guess we're waiting until May before I go without it.
How about an iron flail? Or maybe an electrified gauntlet? Or even a doom-spiked mace?
And speaking about weapons, those melee weapons were fantastic. You can bet your ass I'm going to be rocking that flail the whole time, because hitting people with a chained spike ball just feels somewhat, cathartic. I feel like I could use that as a form of therapy and feel good about myself.
Can finish off the demons now with an all-new, unsynced, completely in the player's control glory kill system. From any angle, in and out, as you see fit. And it feels amazing.
Glory kills are something that has always been in the Doom series, and something that, as a player of the Doom series previously, and probably going to be playing again because we're going to have to do a refresher because this is a prequel to 2016, we're going to have to relive those glory kills. And I'm going to be very interested to see how they switched it up, because they say you can do it from any angle, anytime, anywhere, and that's not something that the previous games allowed you to do. There's basically a finite window of time that you could hit the glory kill once you got the enemy down to a certain health level, and maybe that's different. I don't know, but I'm excited to find out what they do. I had to show that clip of that gun because there's one thing I noticed about it. It literally looks like you're loading the skulls of your murdered enemies into this gun as its own ammo, which is just so badass. Legitimately. How awesome is that? Now, it may not be the BFG, but it's going to be something I rock a lot. In that past segment, they actually showed gameplay footage, and it looks clean, it looks crisp, it looks fluid. But I can tell you right now, if you have the older Xboxes, it's probably not going to look that way, especially if you're doing it through Game Pass. So, again, you might want to look at upgrading. It does say that it will be available on PC, I believe, at the end. So, if you have a good PC, I'm pretty sure you're good to go. But as far as games go, that has to be one of the most fluid, smooth looking, high action games I've seen in quite some time. It's something that I think has been needed in the gaming world.
We've made our combat more approachable and flexible than ever before, with a new difficulty system and sliders that will allow players to tune the speed and challenge of the game to whatever fits them best. You can slow things down or speed them up. It's a Doom for all Slayers.
That part has me so incredibly excited, because if there's one small complaint that I would have about Doom Eternal, is that the gameplay was sometimes so fast that it just became straight up overstimulating. I didn't know what I was looking at. I didn't know where things were. I didn't know where things were coming from. But I still loved the game, so I persevered through. I still need to just bring it, like, play it once in a while just for, stress relief and get some aggression out. But I think that this allows the game to be more accessible to more people, because you can customize it and play it to your specific playstyles and your specific wants and needs, and just everything that you want from a video game, you can do. And that's fantastic. Doom is known to be notoriously fast-paced, so to slow it down, allow people to think, I think is probably a good thing overall for the gaming world.
We finally have for you, we've been waiting for 2 games now, to get in and pilot your very own 30-story Atlan, which is a mech. It's the size of a building. It's powerful, and you can beat giant Titan-sized demons to death with your gauntleted fists. And if that wasn't enough, we also have for you your very own fire-breathing, Gatling gun-toting cybernetic dragon.
Now, there's 2 things to take away from that last clip. The biggest one, I think, is the developers actually listened to the community. They were like, they've been asking for this for 2 games, so we're going to give it to them. And they gave it to us. Holy shit. Surprising. Very, very surprising. They gave it to us. And that is something that is not very well done in the video game community. People don't, or developers in general, don't really listen to feedback a lot. And if they do, they execute it poorly. But second, what in the Pacific Rim shit is that? I don't know if you guys have seen Pacific Rim or not, but that's awesome. I am very much excited to control a giant mech and a flying dragon, because there's nothing more that I've ever wanted to be in my life but a dragon. Because dragons are awesome, mythical beasts. Those are the things that I took away from the Doom Dark Ages. The game may be called the Dark Ages, but I think it's still pulling the run and gun hack and slash franchise out of the Dark Ages and keeping hope alive for bloody, violent, gory, just awesome games. That's all I wanted to talk about today. I'm looking forward to the Doom series and playing them all again. Hopefully before May. But we got a lot to do. And if I have a lot to do, I better go now. Bye.